In terms of more capacity, what exactly is it that you're looking for? And I ask this because there was that devastating fire a couple of months back. As I understand it, some of your capacity was hit over there. Is that what you're looking to overcome now?
So the filling line, one of our additional filling lines was damaged, and that has taken 2 more months to come online. That's why we've pushed the April-May deadline to sort of June, July. But before that, we need to make the bulk drug substance, for which we need to sort of commandeer another building and facility where we're making other products. That is the proposal we've submitted to the government, to see if they can financially support us for the capex, at least for that facility, or we would have to then go to the banks. And we're exploring all the options because we remain committed one way or another to supply, the additional quantity and scaling up by June, July. So this is the situation we're in at the moment.
How soon would you be able to ramp up production if you were to go to the banks or if you were to go to the government, assuming that you get the loan that you seek or the support from the government that you seek? If you do receive that, how much time before you can actually scale up?
So end of June is when we would get the additional quantities. Because even if we start today, there's an 80-day cycle and period that you go from a bulk product, start to finish, filled, tested, packed, and dispatched. So it's about 85 days that whole thing takes. So roughly just under 3 months.
And what is the sort of expense that you may need to, that you're looking at, whether it's a loan or support from the government?
3,000 crores. It's roughly 3,000 crores, which, is not a small figure considering we've already spent thousands of crores. And, this was never budgeted or planned initially because we were supposed to export and get the funding from export countries. But now that that is not happening, we have to find other innovative ways to build our capacity so that we can support our nation in light of these additional cases and this surge of COVID-19 that has now, unfortunately hit our country.
And you are providing the vaccines at what, 150 or 160 rupees a dose? Is that right, in India presently?
That's right.
And therefore what you're suggesting is that at this rate, for you to sustain the requirement for India alone, you would need additional funding, because this rate is not enough to sustain further expansion.
That's absolutely right. The commodity, the average price for this product is $20 upwards in the world. And today we're doing this, and Serum, along with other vaccine producers, have agreed with the government to sacrifice profits. And I hope this will always be remembered, that there is no industry, no vaccine industry on the planet that has agreed to provide their vaccines at such a subsidized price for a temporary period of this pandemic to their own government. And this has been based on the Modi government's request. And we have risen to the occasion, sacrificed profits. I wouldn't say we're not making any profits, but we've sacrificed what we would call super profits, which we would need to further build capacity, innovate, and compete with the Western companies. But we don't care about that at the moment, because we want to address the needs of the nation first before anything else. And we can always make the profits after a few months. So that's where we are at the moment.